Hello, fellow bikers. George Tate here, Utah Bike Law. Happy Friday. I want to talk to you today a little bit about road debris and motorcycle riding. Road debris falling off of vehicles all over the place, not only on I-15 and I-80 and such, but all over the place, even in rural communities and residential communities in and about the cities in which we live. There's a couple of cases we handled this past year. I'll tell you about them. The first case involves a ladder that fell off a construction company's vehicle on I-15, an aluminum ladder, an extension ladder type of thing, and it had the name of the company stenciled on the side. Easy case, you think, right? Motorcycle cruising down the highway, hits a ladder, has the company name on the ladder. Well, of course, we end up filing a case and go after the construction company that dropped this ladder on the freeway, allegedly. And they said, well, it wasn't our ladder. We weren't even on I-15. So through the course of discovery, we had to get the where the jobs were, where the vehicles were, and show that the vehicle that carried a ladder, that always carries a ladder, was in and about this portion of I-15. And finally, in the very end, the driver gave it up. The driver for the construction company said, yeah, I was in that area and I had a ladder, and yeah, it flew off my truck and caused the injuries. Pretty bad injuries in that case too. A fractured shoulder, fractured humerus, fractured radius, and wrist fractures, right hand. Which is common, by the way. When you get hit a motorcycle, you reach out usually with your dominant hand to protect your face and such. The other case was I-15. He is down near Orem, and it was what they call a love sack, one of these big couch chairs or whatever, full of beanbag stuff or whatever. Anyways, it was black. It was evening time. The sun hadn't gone down, but it was kind of twilight. And our client is motoring along the freeway and comes across this beanbag, which is the beanbag, love sack, whatever. It's on the right hand. He's traveling in the right hand lane next to the shoulder, and there's a truck beside him. He came up on the side of him, so he had nowhere to go. Here's a beanbag directly in front of him all of a sudden, and a truck to the left. Well, we had to go through all kinds of discovery in that case too. We had to prove that there was a truck in and about the area with a beanbag on, that the weather hadn't blown the beanbag somehow onto the highway, and so on. And the fella had what is called uninsured coverage. We could never find the person that left that beanbag, love sack, on the highway. But he had coverage for his own bike called uninsured coverage. That's insurance that you buy for yourself, that in the event that you're hit by a phantom vehicle, which might run you off the road and then disappears, or something like this, where a vehicle has left the beanbag somehow or another on the highway. Because beanbags don't just naturally appear on the highway. They're caused by another driver, some driver moving his household items or whatever the case, and loses the love sack on the freeway. So you have to have uninsured coverage because we don't know who it was. We had no driver to sue, so it was uninsured. Anyways, that's debris on the highway. I'm a member of ABATE in Utah here in Salt Lake City, and one of our major legislative efforts this year is to impose stiffer penalties on vehicles that lose debris on the roads and byways and highways around Utah. So let's be careful out there, as careful as we can, of course, and avoid debris on the highway. Take care. Be careful out there.